Hey y'all, so today is NaNoWriMo day 21 and the word count goal for today is 35,000 words. I am still currently sitting at just above 50,000 because I have not yet written anything today. So today is the day that I'm going to be traveling to visit my parents, and I am not sure how much writing I'm going to get done today, but despite the fact that I won yesterday, I still want to get a good amount of writing in today. I think I'm going to try to write a little bit at one of the airports I'm going to be in today. Essentially, I fly into this airport every single time I fly home, and so I've gotten very comfortable with it, and so I know where to go to find like a quiet spot. There are these like little booths outside of one of the restaurants that are kind of almost single person booths, and I like to just slide into those and pull up my laptop and just hunch over it and make my own little personal space. So I'm probably gonna try to do that. But I will be on 2 flights today, and I don't really like writing on flights, at least not with my laptop, because I have only a portion of the flight to use that. So I think what I'm gonna do is either write by hand on the plane or just read, which is what I usually do on planes anyway. Side note, it's currently about 8:30 in the morning and I leave for the airport at 12:30, and guess what I haven't done? Packed. So I think I've decided which books I want to take with me. I'm only going to take 3 of the books that I showed you in the other video because I have gotten a 4th book that I want to take with me on the trip. The ones I'm going to be taking are Gamescape Overworld by Emma Trevane, Three Dark Crowns by Kendar Blake, and A Shadow Bright and Burning by Jessica Cluess. I was really close to choosing to bring More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera, but I found myself just really drawn to those 3 books. And on top of those books, I'm also going to be bringing Dan and Phil Go Outside. Yes, I caved and bought it. No, I do not count this toward buying a book because it's almost not really a book. It's kind of, well, I mean, it's a book, but I don't count it because I was counting novels toward these like book point count things. So yeah, I caved and got Dan and Phil Go Outside. So yeah, I have an errand to run this morning, but the place that I'm going to doesn't open until 10 for some strange reason. What place doesn't open until 10? Anyway, I am going to go ahead and pack now and then run the errand and get some food and then head off to the airport. If I get any writing done between any of those things, I will get back with you and let you know.
I don't know why, but for some reason, this section of the airport is completely and totally dead. Part of me feels a little bit awkward recording at the airport in the middle of the terminal right now, but there's literally no one around anywhere. Like, this complete area is totally dead. There is no one. There's like one person sitting in that direction, like 50 feet, that's an exaggeration, but a while away, and there's no one else around. You just look this way. So I'm recording at this angle so that no one can see my phone, even though there's really no one around. But I haven't written yet today, but I think I'm going to sometime before I get on this first flight. I don't know. We'll see. I want to write, but I keep getting distracted by the internet. But I'm at a place where I have everything plugged in and everything is charging, so I have plenty of battery life. So I think that I am going to try to get some writing done. We will see.
Hey, so it is now NaNoWriMo day 22, and the word count goal for today is 36,667 words. Apologies if the lighting ends up super weird in this update. My room already has weird/bad lighting, and my lights and my fan keep randomly going out. Like last night, the one facing me currently went out and like then came back on, and now the one facing that way is off and may come back on again. I don't know. It also feels really weird to be back in this room because even though I lived here all summer, and that's like the longest I've lived here in a while, it just seems so like bright and colorful and big compared to where I am now. I don't know. The ceilings are pretty high. I have like these vaulted ceilings. I don't know why I'm sharing this with you. It's really weird and random, but like it just feels really weird being back here. And there's my unmade bed. Great. Anyway, I only ended up getting a little bit of writing done yesterday. I wrote in the airport when I was like filming how empty it was. I wrote then and I got a little bit over 1,000 words written, and that's about the extent of what I wrote yesterday. Which is fine because, you know, I've already won NaNoWriMo and I'm not under any pressure to continue writing at a really fast pace. But I do want to get more writing done today because even though I was traveling all day yesterday, I don't have very much on my plate today. So I'm going to see what I can do about trying to get some more writing in today. I'm not sure if I'm going to try to get more than the word count goal for the day. I don't know. We'll see. I know what scene is up next that I need to write, and I will probably at least try to write that full scene. So we will see what will happen. Right now I'm gonna go make coffee because somehow I really overslept. It is like 9:30 here, which means it's like 10:30 at home. So I slept for quite a while. So yeah, I will get back with y'all at some point later today, and I will let you know what writing has been done. Okay, so it is time for some real talk. The post-win slump is definitely upon me. I think that this is the least motivated I've been to write throughout the entirety of the month. I guess that I kind of expected this a little bit because I thought that maybe once I finished I would be a little bit less motivated to write, but I didn't think it would affect me very much because I've been so motivated all month to write. And I guess partially, yes, I was motivated by, you know, winning and getting my rewards, but honestly, most of my motivation throughout this month has been like, I want to write and I want to get this story done. So like I said, I didn't think that this post-win slump would really hit me. But ever since winning, I haven't felt that same like urge to write every day. And I'm not sure why, because like I said, most of my urge to write all month has been because I wanted to finish the story and I wanted to get it on paper. And honestly, I think it's kind of a combination of things. I think that I've hit a part where, like I said a couple days ago, it's a little bit less planned and therefore it's a little bit harder for me to write it. And on top of that, it's now break, which makes me inherently more lazy than I normally am. And I'm also home at my parents' house, and I've spent most of my day sitting in bed. And by the way, my bed at home is like the comfiest thing, which makes me kind of sleepy. So like I think all of that has kind of combined to just make me not want to do anything, including writing. And the sad thing is that earlier today, I felt like I wanted to write. And then I started watching a NaNoWriMo vlog to like get myself in the mood and to get myself ready like I always do. And then I got distracted and I found myself 2 hours later still sitting on the internet. So yeah, I think all of those different factors are combining to just make me completely unmotivated to do anything, let alone write. I don't know what to do about that because I've probably mentioned this in a few videos before, but I'm really, really bad at forcing myself to do things that I don't want to do. I have the worst self-control problem on the planet. And unless I have like some sort of deadline to work toward, like with an assignment or something, I find it very hard to do work that I don't feel like doing in that moment. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself another goal to hit by the end of NaNoWriMo and not just reach the end of my draft because I don't know how much longer my draft is going to take, and if I have to take a little bit longer than the month of November, that's fine. But I think that for day 30, for the end of NaNoWriMo, I think I want to have written 75,000 words. And I'm not sure if I want that to be 75,000 words written in NaNoWriMo or to reach 75,000 words in my draft. Because I know I've mentioned this several times, but I had 5,800 words in my draft when I started NaNoWriMo. So I am currently sitting at close to 60,000 words on my draft currently. So I just checked, and right now my draft is sitting at 57,000 words. So if I were to try to hit 75,000 words on my draft by the end of the month, that would be 18,000 words. Whereas if I were to try to hit 75,000 words for NaNoWriMo by the end of the month, that would be more like 23,000 words. So yeah, I think by the end of the day, I'll try to decide between one of those two, but I definitely have some sort of 75,000 word goal by the end of the month, whether that's my draft or whether that's words in NaNoWriMo, because I need something to motivate me to write. And while we're on that topic, I also am trying to figure out whether or not I want to add my 5,800 words that I wrote before NaNoWriMo to my NaNoWriMo total. Because realistically, even though I didn't write them in NaNoWriMo, I've already officially won NaNoWriMo. Adding 5,800 words to my total really isn't gonna make any sort of difference. However, part of me also wants my NaNoWriMo total to be like an accurate depiction of the words that I wrote throughout the month versus just my draft overall. So I don't know. I should come to a decision on both of those things by the end of the day, because I need some sort of motivation to drive me through the rest of the month. So I just did the math, and if I wanted to get my draft overall to 75,000 words by the end of the month, I would need to write almost 2,000 words every single day. It's technically 1,988, but I mean basically 2,000 words every day. Whereas if I were trying to get to 75,000 words written in NaNoWriMo, I would need to write 2,640 words every day. Obviously, the getting my draft to 75,000 words overall is a little bit more doable of a goal for like every single day, because my actual average on NaNoWriMo's website is above 2,000 words every day. But it's not quite to 2,600, so I don't know if I can trust myself to hit 2,600 every single day, especially when I'm going to be on break and around family and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna mull this over in my head for the rest of the day. I'm gonna try to motivate myself to write, and then I'm going to come up with some sort of verdict by the end of the day, because these goals are literally the only way I will be able to force myself to do things. So yeah, I will get back to you sometime later. Hey, really quick update from future Kristen. It is now day 23 of NaNoWriMo, and I accidentally fell asleep last night without filming another update. So I just wanted to quickly update y'all, although there's not very much to update you on. I meant to write last night, I really did, and then I just didn't end up writing. So it was a bit of a failure yesterday, but I do want to write today. Like, I'm feeling more motivated today to write, and I really want to write, not because I need to reach any sort of goal, but just because I want to get this story on paper. So I'm gonna do that at some point, but I'm not gonna move on to day 23 in this vlog. I'm just gonna end it here, and then the next few days are going to be in the next vlog, but I didn't want to leave you hanging on that kind of depressing last update, so here you go. I'm feeling a little bit more motivated. I'm going to write today, and hopefully I get a significant amount of words written today. So that's going to be the end of this vlog. As always, my links to all my social media will be down in the description, and I will see y'all on day 23, even though it's day 23 now. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video.